Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking coming to you from Australia, and I'm bringing you A Course of Love by Mari Perron. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning here today, and I would just like to recap on the last chapter, which was chapter 28, and the name of the chapter was Bearing Witness. And I think the gist of that chapter was to say to you, um, there are no more decisions for you to make. There is only a call for a dedicated and devoted will, a will dedicated to the present moment, to those who were sent to you, and to how you are guided to respond to them. One will be a teacher, another student. The difference will be clear if you listen with your heart. So be dedicated to the present moment. That's the only place there's energy. That's the only place you need to be. There's no stress there. So just be dedicated with your will to this moment. All right, the next chapter is chapter 29, and its heading is attention. Let's see what it's got to say to us today and how it's going to change our lives. Verse 1. To attend is to be present and to be of service. This is the meaning of which this is the meaning of which we speak when we ask for a commitment to life that requires your attention. It is both a request for focus and readiness and a request for service that can only be given in the present by a mind and a heart available. So remembering, it's only in the present. Okay, this moment now. They're asking for your commitment, your focus, your dedication, your readiness for service. What does service look like to you? Does it look like hard work? It's not. That's just loving. Dedication to loving in this moment. How beautiful is that? Focus and readiness in love. And a request for service that can only be given in the present by a mind and a heart available to the requirements of the present. It is the appropriate attitude for the time and tenderness as it is an attitude of ministry. Your function cannot be known to you while you shy away from the idea of service. Whether you realize it or not, you associated service with subjugation. That's right. That's why I asked you, what does service look like to you? Are you are you thinking that it's subjugation? What a word, eh? Particularly the idea of service to a higher will or higher cause. Some of you associate it with a lack of free will, a lack of choice, a course that will lead you to a subservient stature. Others think of it in terms of charity and continue to see a service between those who would serve and those who would be served. Few of you have as yet integrated this course's definition of service into your lives, but now you shall, for you cannot bring the learning you have done here into an engagement with life and not realize the true meaning of service, or in contrast, the true meaning of use. You who have so worried over what to do have both welcomed and feared the idea of some kind of service being required of you. There is no mystery to this, as the idea of service in your society is one of enforced duty as exemplified by your military service. You have no notion, as did people of the past, of being of service to God. This is a symptom of the reign of the ego and its ability to both aggrandize your notion of yourself and to minimize it. To be of service to God is not to be a slave to God, but to attend to God, to give God your attention and your care. You who would cry, God, make use of me, only need to give God your devotion and your willingness to serve instead of use. Further, you need to let the universe be of service to you rather than trying to use the universe to accomplish your goals. Well, that's a huge one. I'm going to read that again. Further, you need to let the universe be of service to you rather than trying to use the universe to accomplish your goals. What does that mean? These adjustments in your attitude towards service will bring the completion of the cycle of giving and receiving and the beginning of wholeness. Wow. I got to keep going. Sorry, one more verse. One more verse. This is as true for your own goal of wholeheartedness as it is for any wider goal of unity, for they are the same goal. Wholeheartedness is unity regained. Your return to unity is your return to your full power and your ability to be quite literal service to God. Be of quite literal service to God and your brothers and sisters. All right, what did you get out of that this morning? If service to God looks like love, if service to the humanity looks like love, if service to humanity looks like loving yourself and focusing on your devotion and your attention and your care of love, then I'm suggesting to you that you spend this moment, and that's all they're asking, just this moment, loving yourself and others. And that is the best service you can bring. Be devoted, be willing to be the love on the earth. That is the collective consciousness. That is you. All right, beloved, pay attention today to love. Pay attention in this moment only to love. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day. I love you.